Greetings, fellow humans. Welcome once again to Ultima Underworld. I'm way behind on my recording schedule at the moment. I came out of the last nasty cold I had straight into the teeth of another nasty cold. I think the problem is, of course, that no one's pretty much been out of their houses for the last 2 years, so no one's got anything much of an immune system left. So the first variant of the cold virus, it turns out, goes around like wildfire. Anyway, I'm sort of recovered, having been off work for a week, and ready to get back into it. Last time, we ventured down into level 2, having spoken to Vernix, the king of the Green Goblins, who seemed like a reasonably nice chap, and had actually quite a wealth of useful information about the Abyss in general, if you know how to approach him. Thanks to a little bribe to his bodyguard, we got the lowdown on him, so we managed to get quite a bit of info about the general layout of the Abyss out of him. And then, having explored reasonably thoroughly level 1, we ventured down to level 2 and encountered the Mountain Men, who we had heard about before. They are all of them short, all of them have beards, they love mining and metalwork and that sort of thing, and they're absolutely not dwarfs. Don't call them dwarfs if you don't want to upset them. However, they do seem to be a reasonably friendly bunch again, as long as you don't piss them off by calling them dwarfs. So we encountered their leader, Goldthirst, who asked us to take care of a nasty monster for him that's taken up a residence in his mines, which quest we will do eventually. I'm rather under-leveled for that at the moment. Let's drink of this healing fountain while we're here. And also, Confused Dude met the only guy in the Abyss who's more confused than he is, a charming chappie by the name of Ironwit, who wants to retrieve his blueprints that he's lost from a storeroom near his quarters. So he's given us some comprehensive, if rather garbled, instructions for doing that. So I'll be heading downstairs to help him out. In due course. I've just nipped upstairs briefly to fetch my little silver seed that I forgot to bring with me last time. Just in case I get killed, it'll be useful insurance policy. So we'll drop that off downstairs, and then we'll go and see what's up with Ironwit's quest. There's something about a princess we're supposed to find, but if playing PC role-playing games taught me anything, it's that you must at all costs avoid doing your main job and instead work assiduously on any side quest or distraction that might be given you. So we're going to, as is ancient tradition, we're going to do that. And we're going to drop off our little seed down here near the middle of the level. If you see this is the western arm of the level. This is where most of the mountain men have their quarters. We also meet a rather miserable human called Corby, who complained a lot about the demise of Circabarus. But it's mostly mountain men. They're mostly there you go. You plant the seed and a small silver tree quickly grows. That's our insurance sorted out. So let's snipe over and here's Ironwit's quarters. There's Ironwit himself. Hello, Ironwit. And here is the complex of which he spoke. Our instructions were to retrieve a key with which we can enter a storeroom to find a flying potion to get across this here chasm. So you can just barely see a platform on the other side, but of course it's way too far to jump. So we need some assistance with that, but he's helpfully informed us that in storeroom somewhere there will be a flying potion. He also said something about a path and not being poisoned. So if I leap over this little chasm here, a golden path. which we should probably follow not to get poisoned. The door opens. Hostile bloodworms pour out. Right. So let's sort out these little buggers before we go too much further. We get poisoned immediately. Thank you very much, hostile bloodworms. Come on, bloodworm. Hey, you're not supposed to get me from there. This isn't helping. Stop poisoning me, little bloodworms. Right. You've attained level experience level 6. Oops. I don't want to leave the path, or bad things will happen. Well, that's a good start to the episode. Right. He said not to leave the path. It looks like he wasn't kidding. So let's try that again, shall we? I will take that. I won't restart. I already had an attempt at recording episode 5, but I was so mentally incapacitated by a severe cold. I wasn't much use to anyone, nor was the episode. Where were we just now? No, you had a hang a dog leg to the right. Alright, so his instructions were not to leave the path or you might get poisoned, but I think he was confusing the leaving the path with the effect of the bloodworms. Watch out for the bloodworms or you'll get poisoned. Don't leave the path or you'll just be straight up killed. It's worth it helping him like this anyway. Drat. Cursed bloodworms. Look at them all. So fighting them, if I'm not allowed to leave the path, is a bit awkward. They're not very tough, but he also said, Mr. Ironwit, that I could help myself to whatever I found in here, which at the moment is a box. It's a gold coffer. It's very nice and all, but it's rather heavy. I'll take it with me for the moment, but I'll probably ditch it somewhere. Now be careful to stay on the path and not be killed again. A key. A key is here. No pun intended, even if you speak Spanish. That was a total lie, by the way. The pun was absolutely intended. Right. I think that's all we're doing up here. Let's see if we can find this storeroom for which the key is, shall we? It's the usual dungeoneer's approach to health and safety. Narrow path with a drop off either side to an abyss. An abyss within an abyss, no less. And we go down. We go down in a sort of descending spiral. I hope that's not a metaphor for life. And further down and further down we approach. And in the middle here there's a sturdy door which is locked, but unfortunately you don't have the key, which Ironwit was helpful enough to give me instructions on how to get. And 2 potions. He warned me about the 2 potions. He was quite confused over exactly which one was which. Either green is good or red is rotten. So I'm sure we can figure out the riddle. We'll explore a little bit down here. So one of these is a flying potion, one of these is not a flying potion. To avoid red potion and a green potion, yes. To avoid the not a flying potion. Barely poison, 27 out of 50. A dagger, an excellent dagger. I'll take the excellent dagger. Not that I intend to be using daggers much. Serviceable leather leggings, in a better state than leather leggings I've got at the moment. And a headless. You can have those leather leggings. Hostile headless. Yep, there are headlesses down here, or as I used to call them when I was younger, headlice. I wasn't so young that I didn't know why plurals worked, I just thought it was amusing. Anyway, there are hostile headlice down here, which I'm a bit under level to take on yet, so I will employ the better part of valor and run away. Just note that down. Headless. Oops. Headless is. Come back later. In my practice run, I actually managed to take down one headless, but I broke most of my equipment on his tough hide, and it took me ages and was rather tedious. So when I've upped my skill a little, I shall return and take on the headlesses. But for the moment, I have the potions about which I was warned, and either green is good or red is rotten, but either way I think we can probably figure out which one to take. If I don't fall off this narrow ledge, down this slightly wider ledge, and across this big chasm. So let's try it, shall we? Fly! Fly is unstable. Hopefully it's stable enough to let us get into here and back. I see a massive door which is locked. Fortunately the key unlocks the lock. Yeah. See a gold coffer in which is an oos stone and a map case containing some indecipherable blueprints. Well, I hope that Ironwit can decipher them. I will take this oos stone. What's in the urn? A spike. 6 spikes even. And I believe I've already picked up a rock hammer. Yes, I've already got one. I've already got one. It's very nice. So, although he did invite me to help myself to anything else I found, there isn't really that much that's useful. So I shan't bother, but I will return and as is traditional, complete the quest by giving him back his oops. And helpfully, whatever wizard developed a fly spell made it automatically turn into a slow fall spell when it's done, so you don't suddenly stop flying and crash to the ground, which is very helpful. Hello, Ironwit. Oh, I recognise ye. You're me blueprints. No, maybe you're me tools, me potion. I know I've seen you somewhere. I've retrieved your blueprints, Ironwit. Here you go. I have retrieved thy blueprints. Me blueprints! At last we're reunited. Here, take another flying potion as a measure of me gratitude. Or perhaps it's a green potion. Never ye mind, I'm sure it will do something useful. I bet you'd never seen a flying potion before, so ye be careful with it. Well, thank you, Ironwit. Glad to be of assistance. I see a green potion of fly, which is fair enough. So after all that, my ultimate reward for helping Ironwit with little problem was a flying potion, which I will have. May come in handy later on. So we managed to complete our first proper side quest. I'm not sure I'm going to keep this gold coffer. So it's somewhat heavy. So I'll drop it over there. I'll keep the other one for the time being. And here is a deep hole. This is obviously the centre of the abyss. And this level is basically a big crossroads with the central shaft in here, and corridors leading off in either side. This is the back door to the Mountain Men's Hall, which I can't unlock. There's a massive door, so I can't bash it down. Not that I particularly wanted to bash down the door into the Mountain Men's Hall. Who lives in here, do we think? Hello? Can't hear. Ooh, Skelly Bones. Oh, start Skelly Bones. Right. You're not so tough. I've taken down Skelly Bones before. Yeah, Skelly boy. 2 Skelly Bones. Ow! Not so tough, he says. Now I've been cornered between 2 sets of Skelly Bones. Just a bit. Fall over. Ooh, oh dear. I get backed into a corner by a pair of them. Right, that's 1 fewer Skelly Bones in the world. Nothing's creeping up behind me while I find these guys. Come on. You're nearly done, aren't you? Oops. Nearly can't be there. Stop damaging my hand axe. It's badly worn. It's the only one I've got left. Right. Ah. Boots. I could do with a pair of boots. Badly worn leather boots. Well, they're better than nothing. There we go. I've got some boots. Serviceable shorts. Or badly worn shorts. I don't know. Leather cap. Ah. That we don't hate. That we don't hate at all. That we will have. It's a lantern. A useful thing. And some oil for it. A lantern and some fuel. And ooh, I mean, just take some badly worn leather boots off the Skelly Bones, or immediately get some serviceable ones. Excellent leather cap. Yeah, I'm pretty encumbered already. Peckish and drowsy. I can have a snack. Have a late night snack. Where's my food? An apple. That apple tasted kind of bland. Yeah, well. Beggars can't be choosers. Ooh. And a slug. An acid slug. He shouldn't be too much of a problem. Right. See, an undamaged crown. And some money. A coin. Right, fair enough. And a worn chain cowl. Which is worse than what I've got at the moment, so nothing much in particularly interesting there, just a little bit of extraneous loot. There aren't any secrets around here, I don't think. Just check the walls for secrets, because it looks as if there might be something in here, but I don't think there is. Clicky, 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 clicky. If there is, I don't have the search skill to find it. No. No, it doesn't look like there's any secrets, it's just a little bit of a room there. Right. My vitality is low and I'm drowsy, so I might actually have a little bit of a kip. Let's go torch, very important, otherwise it will burn out while I'm asleep. A bit of a nap, there we go. Ooh. It's the old dude. Thou has arrived, they have already, but with haste and virtue we can seek out and speak to the civilized inhabitants of the abyss. They end, and thy decisions and actions will... Will they indeed? That was the same dead old dude who came to me in my dreams. During the nightmares that started this whole mess off, as I recall. Didn't say anything particularly useful this time. He didn't say much of anything at all. I think transmission isn't great. Hasn't got a very good internet connection in the afterlife, and the signal kept cutting out. Entrance to mines. Helmet recommended. Well, I got a chain cal. That'll probably have to do, I think. So, approach to health and safety isn't universally bad. They do at least recommend you wear a helmet in the mines. South branch to Shak. What is a Shak? North branch. Beware of monster. Right, that was a monster that Goldthirst wants taken out. If I'm under-leveled for headlesses, I'm definitely under-leveled for the monster in the mines. So I'm not going to tackle it yet. Unstable mines ahead. Maybe I shouldn't go down here without a helmet. Unstable mines ahead. Right. I shall heed the warning and not visit the unstable mines until I've got a proper hard helmet. Is that another underground stream going through the mines? Yep. I see it there. Unstable mines ahead that way. A bridge over more or less troubled water. A rat. A hostile giant rat. Alright, Ratty, you asked for it. Dodgy 16-bit physics trying to fight at an angle. Okay, Ratty. Right. The rat is no more. He had some money. 10 coins. God, rat was loaded. A fat cat rat. What's that over there? Some sticks. Not sticks as in Stygian. Standard of the mountain folk, indeed. At least they have some standards. Massive door, which is openable. Various weaponry wandering around. Excellent short sword. Excellent hand axe. Oh, I can do with that, but I'm not going to steal it. So you, I presume, would be a friendly mountain man named Shak. Alright. Let's have a chat with you, Shak. Hello, Shak. Greetings to ye. I am Shak of the mountain folk. What may I do for ye? Let's see what you know, first off. What do you wish to ken? Ken, no less. Oh, the talismans of Sir Cabaras, yes. Those. I heard about those from a couple of people. What are they about? What do you know about the talismans of Sir Cabaras? Little enough for most, but ye ken well that 2 of them were smith work. A sword and a shield they were, both fine work. Ah, tell me about this sword. Aye, now there was a weapon. Wilful, they say, but potent beyond mortal blades. It had a sense of fair play, did Caliburn. 'Twasn't for naught they called it the Sword of Justice. 'Twas forged by the great Flamebeard himself. Would there be anything else, then? I do know where the sword is? No, I do not. Broken into 2 pieces here it was, but where they are I cannot tell you. Would you like to trade items? I'll see what you've got, but I doubt I can afford any of it. What have we got here? Excellent plate gauntlets, an excellent mail shirt, excellent chain boots. I doubt I can afford yet any of this, but we'll see. I can offer you 10 gold for it. We have 9, right. I'll offer you 10 gold pieces for the mail shirt. Don't worry about that. No, I don't like this deal. No, I didn't think you would. Alright. I'll offer you 20 gold for the mail shirt. How about that? Are you joking with me? Yep, you got it. Oops, that was... No. As I said, I quite fancied a decent mail shirt, but obviously I can't afford anything he's got. Well, I'm sure you know some more stuff about these things. Ah, it is the bold one himself. What may I do for ye? You were talking about the talismans. Tell me about the shield. The Shield of Valour it were named. Never a finer one did I see. 'Twas Blackthorn's once, or so I've heard tell. But it were one of these things easier to set aside than to take up again, and he left it when he went to become the conscience for all the world. Ach, but that were a mess. Be there aught else I can do for you? Do you know where the shield is now? Ach, I dinna ken that at all. If ye should see it, let me know. I will indeed. Would you like to trade items? No, I can't afford anything you've got. So that's Shak. He sells weapons and items, well, weapons and armour that I can't afford. He will repair stuff. Does it need a repair? Can you repair it? Ah, you'll not be bringing me trash like that to fix, will ye? 'Tisn't worthy of me time. Look at it. It's worthless. Goblin work, no doubt. No, ye be wanting a new one, I'm sure. I would love a new one, but you are too expensive, Mr. Shak, so never mind. Excellent axe, yes, I doubt I can afford that either. I can't barter a container. Fair enough. In that case, I probably don't want to barter any further, since I doubt I can afford that axe either. But I'll give you all the gold I've got. No, I don't like this deal. No, I didn't think you would. Well, so much for Shak. He'll fix stuff for me for a fee if it's not in too bad condition, which is the only thing I really want fixed. I want fixed because it's in bad condition. Thank you very much, Mr. Shak. And he will sell stuff to me if I can afford it, which I can't. But it is... I'm sure he will be useful to know later, so I shall mark down on my map that Shak is here. And I shall continue to explore the second level of the Abyss next time. So until then, Confused Dude and I will bid you bye-bye.